Okay, let's go on ahead and move into our brand new strategy, which we just started today, so you're not that far behind, but let's go ahead and practice this. So we're going to start off actually by solving this problem using the same strategy we just used, just so that we can make sure we know the answer. So we're going to do 39 plus 26, which we know with our strategy, we're circling our ones and adding them. 6 plus 9 is going to be 15. I'll bring that bundle of 10 down. Then I'm going to add my 10s. 3 plus 2 is 5, plus my extra 1. 5 plus 1 is 6. 65. So now we know this answer is 65. So I'm going to show you a different way that also works because we're going to get the same answer. So that's how you know it works. So we're going to kind of move into a little bit more of what the older kids do when they add. So, and you may have seen some of this before on some of the math worksheets that I have in the classroom that I print out. Some of them show numbers that are stacked on top of each other. So the one we just did, 39 plus 26, it is horizontal. It is left to right. But you may have seen before some where the numbers are stacked one on top of the other. We're going to be learning how to do that. So the number one thing that I do every time is going to be a place value chart. Until you do this for a while, the place value chart is really going to help you make sure that you don't get some of these values confused. So for this strategy, you're going to want a bigger place value chart because you're going to be stacking all the numbers in this chart. So let's go ahead and do that. I'm using the same addition sentence, 39 plus 26. So I'm going to go ahead and start by adding my 39 in here first. And I'm going to add it in the same way we'd normally add 39 into a place value chart. So I'm going to do 3 10s and 9 1s. Then I'm going to add my 26 as well. I'm going to stack them up. So I'm going to put 26, which has 2 10s and 6 1s. And since I'm adding them, I'm going to put my little plus over here. So if I read this from top to bottom, this is going to say 39 plus 26. And then you're like, where is the equals? I'm going to show you. Right there. That is the equal sign. Whenever I do vertical addition, whenever I do addition from top to bottom, we don't put 2 lines for the equal sign. We're just going to put 1 like this. And that's going to separate the numbers we are adding from our total. So now you may already be starting to see like, wow, this is going to be a lot easier because we don't have to go around and circle anything. We don't have to underline anything. It's already found for us because the whole point of us circling and underlining in our problems before was so that we could identify where our 1s are, where our 10s are. Guess what? 1s, 10s, boom. It is done for us. We don't have to circle or underline anything. So let's just get into it. 9 plus 6, we know, is 15. Now, here is something that could be confusing. When you set it up this way, I don't want you to put your bundle down here. I don't want you to make sure, especially, that you don't put your bundle kind of in the middle. You want to have your bundle either kind of right above the line, and it can be small, or it can be kind of going through the line. If it's completely beneath the line and not touching it, it's going to end up confusing you a little bit. Or it could, anyways. So now let's go ahead and add our 10s. Again, we don't have to underline. They're already here for us. And this way makes it a little bit clearer that our bundle of 110 is also part of our 10s. Because if we look here, we don't just have 2 10s anymore. We have, or 2 sets of 10s. We have 3 sets. I have 3 plus 2 plus 1. So let's go ahead and do that. 3 plus 2 is 5. 5 plus 1 is 6. And you can see we got the same answer. We got 65 again. Now let me show you why you want to make sure that that 1 is not beneath the line. If I put the 1 over here, ooh, see, this might look like 615. Or if I put the 1 in the middle, or I had some students today ask, can I put the 1 over here? Okay, now this looks like really stretched 165. I would suggest, I think this makes the most sense, it will be easiest to just leave your 1 here. Especially if it's going through the line or above the line, there's no mistaking it for part of your total. Okay, in the next video, we'll do some more working them out like this.